Welcome to the Shield Your Business from Chaos podcast, where there's no building, no people, no third-party suppliers, and no systems all combined to create Chaos the Dragon, which is battled by King Phoenix and his shield.
Welcome back to the fourth and final part of our series on 15 obstacles and solutions to your best BCP. In our last session, we looked at how to overcome some of the obstacles that come up when you want to start exercising your business continuity plan. Today, in our final part, we're going to take a look at the challenges of plan maintenance. The biggest obstacle we heard over and over again during the workshops we conducted was the volume of work involved in plan maintenance. So, how do we make maintenance more manageable? First, start thinking about plan maintenance as something that occurs continually through the year. You want to incorporate it into your change management process. If you have project plans that are used when you bring on a new department, software tool, service, or business process, or you're looking at some significant restructuring, ensure that somewhere in that project plan, the question is asked, how does this influence our business continuity plan? If changes to the plan can be made at the same time as some of these larger changes, there won't be so many updates to make when the routine maintenance windows for the plan come around. As for smaller changes, such as contact information, reference documents, team membership, etc., break these into smaller chunks so that you're only assigning a small 10-minute piece of work to be completed. If they can do 10 minutes of work once every couple of months, maintenance won't feel so painful. Our participants also suggested that short deadlines be used. The experience of the groups was that long deadlines would only make the task seem that much longer as people drag their feet to complete it. Shorter deadlines seem to imply some urgency and priority, resulting in less procrastination and chasing required to get tasks completed. The next obstacle identified was the issue of the BCP ending up in the wrong hands. Either those that are no longer in their role or department, or even worse, those that have already left the organization. Obviously, this is not ideal and can certainly pose some potential issues if there's sensitive information in your plan that is now in the hands of someone who is no longer in the employ of the organization. Staff turnover is a reality, so having the right people involved in the plan and then keeping it that way is an ongoing process. So how do we make this happen? This is where technology can be helpful. In fact, today's sponsor, Kingsbridge BCP, has a software tool you might be interested in. We'll be back right after a brief message from them.
Use King Phoenix and Shield with its mapping, its dashboards, its permissioning, dependency mapping, and its automatically redacted plans to shield your business from chaos. KingsBridgeBCP.com.
Welcome back. We were just about to talk about leveraging technology to ensure your plan does not end up in the wrong hands. If you're still trying to maintain your BCP in a Word document, then you're going to find some plan maintenance quite tedious. Business continuity software can do a number of things to make maintenance easier. It can tell you when areas of your plan need to be updated. It can make updating your plan easy through database structures that allow you to change information in one place and have it populate throughout your plan. It will also help with preventing your BCP from ending up in the wrong hands. Technology can assist by automatically revoking access to your BCP for individuals that are not included in the latest personnel list. Even with technology in place simplifying plan maintenance, there will still be those that just don't see the BCP as a priority. So workshop participants suggested you need to find ways to make it a priority. You may need to lobby to have some policies put in place to enforce planned maintenance on a regular cycle. For those that have a formal performance review process in place, they found including BCP-related items in their goals for the year and then measuring individuals against those goals during their performance reviews was also extremely effective. You may also want to ensure that job descriptions include mention of BCP-related responsibilities, so there's no surprises. For those that are subject to BCP-related regulations and audit, a reminder that the auditors are coming or that a significant client wants to see evidence of an updated BCP can help light a fire under people. We even had one participant state that their annual bonuses were tied to everyone completing their BCP tasks. Now that's leverage. So let's review what we learned from this series of workshops because there were a few themes that stood out. First, keep it simple. Whether it's keeping your BIAs to a short, manageable set of questions, simplifying your plans to just the most needed information for the audience to respond, keeping your exercises short and targeted, or breaking your maintenance up into manageable chunks. Keeping it simple is definitely a theme that stood out. Leverage opportunities. That may be the upcoming audit or finding that champion in upper management, using the near miss that happened to you or a neighboring business, or using the fire alarm as an opportunity for a targeted mini exercise. Definitely think about working smarter and not harder. Leverage BCP software to simplify your maintenance process. Don't let the naysayers take over your tabletop exercise, and partner with IT as your disaster recovery allies. And lastly, learn from your peers. Next time you're at a conference, whether in person or virtual, don't be shy to ask around about a challenge you're having with your planning process. More than likely, participants will have ideas for you to try, and you may have some helpful suggestions for them too. Thank you for joining us for this 4-part series on 15 obstacles and solutions to your best BCP. And thank you to our sponsor, Kingsbridge BCP.